Today I'm making chicken salad, and this is my adaptation of a recipe that I got from an Amish cookbook. I actually toned it down because we're so plain Jane around here that we're even plainer than the Amish. So here's the recipe. You take 2 eggs, beat them well, then add a cup of milk. Only hold back a little bit of that milk so that you can mix your cornstarch in it. Then add a 1/3 cup of sugar, a 1/3 cup of vinegar, 1 teaspoon of dry mustard, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Then mix all of that together thoroughly and bring it to a boil. Then mix 2 teaspoons of cornstarch into the milk that you saved back and add that into the mixture and cook it until it's thickened and stir this constantly. Then remove it from the heat and let it cool. And as you can see, it has a mayonnaise type consistency, only I think this is healthier than mayonnaise and it has more flavor too. I'm using a pint of chicken that I canned myself, and as long as you have canned the chicken properly following the USDA guidelines, then you do not have to boil the food for 10 or 15 minutes before you use it. If, however, you cheated the process and you cheated yourself, then by all means, boil that food for 10 or 15 minutes before you use it. And I'll put a link to a video I did about that subject in the description box if you want to read that for yourself. Then I added 1 boiled egg that I chopped up and about 1/2 cup of chopped celery. And that's all. We're plain Jane. We don't put anything else in our chicken salad. Then I added the sauce to it. Y'all can put anything you want in your chicken salad. I've seen people put grapes and nuts and cranberries and all sorts of things in there, but like I said, we're just plain old folks here. I just mixed it up thoroughly, and believe it or not, it takes just about all that sauce to make this right, and it tastes very similar to store-bought chicken salad. This is a great recipe to have on hand because it's adaptable to food storage. You could use powdered eggs and powdered milk to make the sauce, and you'd have your canned chicken on hand. You could also use this in tuna fish or macaroni salads. This is a food storage meal that you're looking at. The bread is Jack's Versatile Dough. It's made with all food storage items. The potato chips I made myself. It's just potatoes and vegetable oil and some barbecue spice. And then the bread and butter pickles I made myself as well. Also, when I made the potato chips, I had a hard time with them getting too dark when I was frying them. And I used potatoes that I bought freshly from the grocery store. I also used 3 different types of potatoes and 2 different types of oil, and I still had the problem, and I tried at all different temperatures. And I think the problem is the age of the potatoes. You know, they were probably grown back in the summer, and even though you're buying them from the store, they're still old potatoes. So if anyone is dehydrating potatoes now, you might want to think about that. You probably have better quality potatoes to put up for long-term storage if you wait until the springtime when the new potatoes come out. So that's how I made chicken salad. I hope it helps.